I asked Rob van den Heuvel, the CEO of fast-growing scale-up SendCloud, how it goes in meetings with investors. He said, you start presenting and boom, there's a question. You answer, get back into the presentation flow and boom, another question, and so on. You'll also find yourself in pitch competitions with a question and answer session following the pitch. You'll always be answering questions about your business. Here are 6 tips to prepare you for any question and answer session. Now this seems obvious, right? But when you're full of adrenaline, it can happen that you think you know what the question is before they've finished it. And you jump in thinking, I know the answer to this one. But it can go wrong. The last few words of a question can change the meaning. And you could end up answering a different question to the one they actually asked. Listen carefully until the last full stop. Pause for a second. Let your brain process your answer and then start speaking. This way you'll feel more relaxed and your answers will have that bit more logic and clarity. Now, naturally, there are weaknesses in your business, otherwise you'd be making millions already, right? Think about the topics that could throw you or that pinpoint a particular weakness and have some answers or ideas about your responses ready so that you're not caught out. Now, for example, if someone says, this is important, what are you doing about it? And you reply, well, that's not relevant, then you're in trouble. They will fight for their position, and that's a fight you will never win. Accept their point and show that you're willing to learn by saying something like, well, that's something that we hadn't thought about, so let's talk about it. They don't expect everything to be perfect, and if they ask about a specific topic that is a weakness, tell them, yes, we agree, and we're looking into how we can learn more on that subject. Don't put up a show of perfection and knowing all the answers. Investors and pitch competition juries, they don't believe in perfection, and they would prefer to hear how you plan to learn and solve rather than pretend that something's not a problem. In any pitch, you have to leave some topics out, so you can finish on time. Make a list of the 3 to 5 things you would ideally talk about if you get a chance. You might find you can lead a question onto that subject and keep them focused on the messages that you want to communicate. Good luck with answering these questions in that investor meeting or pitch competition.